Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Nicole. I'm a Catholic wife and mommy, and I make YouTube videos about those things. Today, I want to talk about bringing your baby to church. So let's get started. So my husband and I, we have a 6-month-old baby girl. I'm a first-time mom, so this bringing a baby to church is kind of new for me. The only experience I have is from watching my mom bring my younger siblings to church all the years. And I will be honest, it is difficult to bring a baby. You don't have to bring your babies to church. Children aren't required to go to church until they start receiving the Holy Eucharist. But I go to church, my husband goes to church, my mom goes to church. There's nowhere else that she could go. So my 6-month-old comes to church with me. So there are some things that we do to try to keep her entertained, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, I do have to get up and, bring her out of the church. Unfortunately, our church right now does not have the cry room open. So we sit in our normal seats, and unless she's freaking out, then I will take her and I'll go stand in the back or in the vestibule with her and try to listen the best I can. I know this is just a season of my life, and there will come a time where again I'll be able to sit and focus on Mass the whole time, but right now this is where we're at. We have a baby girl that God blessed us with, who we're trying to raise to be a little saint. So she comes to Mass with us, and when it works, and when it doesn't, it doesn't. But a couple things that we bring just to try to keep her in her seat a little longer. We do bring little toys, but we never bring anything that's battery operated, nothing that's going to make noise. Always something that's going to entertain her, and we try to have a couple options so that when she's tired of one, we can give her the next one. So the first thing is we have this little chew toy that she started teething, and she chews on it. She loves it. We did bring this to church. We probably will stop now because she never before could squeeze it, and it squeaks if you squeeze it hard enough. She couldn't do that before, but of course today I was at church and it was the first time she ever squeezed it. So this one will probably leave our bag, but it was a great little teethering tool for her to chew on while we were at church. Another great one is the Chewslife. Another great one is the Chewslife rosary for babies. It snaps apart, so the baby's not gonna choke themselves, get themselves to it. So that's great, and it's so cute. The church always comment how cute it is. It does have, the miraculous medal. So we just love to give her this in church, and she loves chewing on the little things. Another thing that we bring to church is her little cloth ball. We got this. We get her the Lovevery play kits. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I just love the Lovevery play kits because it brings Montessori type toys right to your door every other month. So as your baby develops, it brings different toys, and she just loves every toy that she's gotten in that. This is nice because she can play with it. Her fingers will go in it so she can hold it. But again, it doesn't make any noise. It doesn't squeak. If she drops it, it's not going to bang or anything. So this is a great, another great toy that we have that we bring for her. And the last thing that we bring for Blair, and the last thing that we bring for our daughter is we've started her with these little crunchies, little puff things. She loves these. She will devour them. And it's good to keep her quiet for a little bit longer. And we're fine with her eating little snacks like this in church. I know some people are really against things like that in church, but it's not like she's receiving the Eucharist that she can't have little snacks. And this is gonna evolve as she gets older. We'll bring different things or stop bringing things. She is, like I said, 6 months old, so we have no problem bringing her things that are going to keep her occupied so that we can stay in Mass a little longer, try to pay attention a little more. Like I said, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. When we brought the ball today, she dropped it. I went to catch it, and when I caught it, it bounced off my hand and rolled across the aisle. I was mortified, to say the least. But it was great that a woman in church who has 3 kids of her own that are older than Blair, obviously, she grabbed it for me, gave it back. It really does take a village. So hopefully when you're in church with your little ones, you do have people around you who are understanding, who love to see them there. You know, we always get comments that they love seeing, you know, our little family at church, that she brings you so much joy with her little smile. So I think it's so important to bring your children to church, even though they don't technically have to be there yet, because they're the future of our church. And if we don't get them there, get them, you know, to church, they're not gonna understand. And eventually, you know, we do try to explain things to her about what's going on in Mass. You know, when the consecration's going on, you know, we'll whisper in her ear, look, it's Jesus' body, look, that's Jesus' blood. Or I'll, you know, before Mass, I'll be whispering to her, looking around at the stained glass. She loves looking at that. But we think it's so important, and we do sit right up front with our little girl, and we might be a distraction to other people, and I do feel bad if that's the case, that we're distracting people. But my mom always had us sit right up front. There were 7 of us. I'm the second oldest of 7 kids, and we were less distracted up front by other people, even if we were distracting the other people. So that's all I have for today's video. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. You are more than welcome to subscribe. If you want to get notifications, I do put videos out every Tuesday. If you have anything that you do with your little one that has worked, please feel free to comment to give me ideas. Because like I said, I'm a first-time mom and I'm just doing the best I can. All right, so until next time, God loves you and so do I.